I went in the Marine Corps in
And you're going to be addressing me, not the cameras.
May 28th, 1953. I left home when I was 16. I worked construction jobs through high school. That taught me that you better get into another job where you get some training, i.e. the Marine Corps, the greatest organization in the world.
I don't want to interrupt you, but that badge is just shining, bouncing the light right into the camera.
Oh, the Larry Stallcup.
Oh, it's actually this one. Right on the side here, the hat. Think we could take that one?
No, don't take it off.
It's shining?
Yeah, it's what it is. It's bouncing.
I'll take it off if you want.
We'll put it right back.
Or you want the hat off?
The hat's like, I think, I mean, aside from...
Excellent.
How's that?
Here, from right here.
Is that all right?
That's much better. Excellent.
I'm going to start wearing my hat like that too.
Or do you want that on?
Well, you're fine.
All right. Sorry about that.
No, not at all.
Now you have this too, though. You don't want that to poke in there.
You want that enough?
Was there two on this one? Yeah, there was two. Never mind. I thought you'd taken the other one off, and I thought it was just going to poke you in the head. Go for it.
Okay. Joined the Marine Corps. I thought it would be a better life, easier to work. It's the greatest organization in the world, in my opinion. And I'd get a lot of training there. I'd get to see the world, hopefully. And that's the reason I joined.
How'd you end up on the Curtis?
I volunteered out of boot camp for Sea School. Sea School then, in turn, teaches you how to be aboard a ship. During that time, they called for volunteers for what we thought was a distant assignment, but nothing like it turned out to be, and I volunteered. They always tell you never volunteer in the military service, but I was stupid enough to do it twice.
Alrighty, what was it, explain to me that first moment that you got into the Curtis.
I'm sorry?
Walk me through the day that you got in the Curtis.
That I got on the Curtis? I had all my stuff in the sea bag. I walked aboard ship, saluted the officer of the day, was showed my bunk, which was 3 levels, and I wondered then, what did I get myself into? But it was interesting. I'd never been aboard a ship. A rowboat is about as big as I'd ever been on. So it was very, very interesting. There was bells and all kinds of stuff going off all the time.
What was your impression of the Curtis when you saw it?
Fabulous ship. You sort of think of your ship as your girlfriend. Everybody refers to her as she. Well, I did. It was sort of my home. And it turned out to be my home for quite a while. And a very nice home. We traveled around a lot. Unfortunately, I was assigned to the laundry and I didn't get to see much.
At what point did you know that you guys were going to be setting up nuclear bombs, and how did you feel about that?
When we started over on the first operation, the captain come out over the PA system and told us what we were going into. I did not really think much about that because I didn't realize the awesome power that we were looking at. The first 2 or 3 shots, you become pretty well aware of it. And accustomed, I shouldn't say really aware, but accustomed to the shock wave, the explosion, this and that. But when it hit Operation Castle, the Bravo shot, I was on the main deck aft. We'd run out of goggles. I put my arm up to my eyes. When that baby went off, I could see the big bones in my arm. That scared me to death. I couldn't imagine anything that powerful. And the heat was intense. Now I had a rowboat, or a boat, a Liberty boat, that's what I'm trying to say, in front of me, but which absorbed part of the heat. But that heat is intense. It is scary. I had alcoholic guys aboard the ship that turned teetotalers that I talked to and worked with. I had guys that never took a drink in their life. And I was sort of the purveyor of alcohol now and then, because I hid it in an area. And they'd come over and want to have a drink and discuss this. We'd discuss it amongst ourselves quite a bit.
What would the discussions be? Walk me through one of the discussions.
What are we doing?